Welcome to the super early stream. So early, it's beginning 36 minutes into the next day. First stream of November 13. Hi, everybody. No, this is pretty late. You know, it's a hell of a thing, and well, sadly, I'm here with Death Stranding. I mean, great. Vinny, new Sonic. I know. I know all about it. I know. But anyway, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're gonna do Death Stranding, and we're gonna see what this game is all about, yet again. I promised I would give it a couple streams. I can also say that, considering Final Fantasy IX was like a 50-hour game that took me several months to complete, that a game that's 60 hours that spends a lot of it wasting my time isn't something that I'm looking... And I don't mean that to disrespect the game. That's literally what happens in the game. Some people may enjoy it. I don't know if I will. Regardless, even if I love this game, 60 hours is a tall order. So I apologize to those that are looking for a full stream of this, but I don't think I have it in me, even if I did love it. I'm gonna go into this tonight with zero... No, that's not true. I'm going to go into this with bias. And I'm going to go into this knowing that the previous stream that VDub and I did, we tried our best. And he liked it more than I did, weirdly enough. But the truth is, I'm not sure what I think of all this. And I know people that finished the game that say the same thing. So, you know, I'm going to try not to be biased about this and let the outside world seep into this. I'm going to try to just play the game. Me, a controller, the game, the baby, and Norman Reedus. But I'm going to give it 2 hours. People that want me to talk about Sonic, keep in mind, I have, you know, I'm not a big Sonic fan, right? And the only reason I reacted to the first trailer was because the design was terrible. He looks way better, and the trailer was funny. It looked like it could be a pretty decent movie.
This is Die Hardman. You were out like a log. Must have been beat. Private rooms come with all the basic amenities: shower, toilet, etc.
All right, this is where it's saved. So we did this last time.
Or whatever else. If you have any questions, feel free to ask our staff. But before you do, why not check things out for yourself? See how Bridges operates these days.
Yeah. So we'll talk about the Mandalorian. We'll talk a little bit about Sonic. Like, the trailer itself for Sonic, I didn't see all of it. I saw enough of it. And I'm going to tell you right now that the design is great. I don't think there was a conspiracy. I don't think the first design was a conspiracy for attention, because a lot of people... We saw this already. A lot of people spent a lot of time busting their ass to redesign Sonic. Speaking of ass. But I do think that it was a good opportunity, regardless, and now that, you know, they have the attention of people. I'm not going to see the movie because it looks like a Sonic movie. You know, if the design was that terrible, I would have seen it day one, because it was so awful looking. Vinny, did you hear about the Pokemon stuff? I no longer give 7/10 of a fuck about the Pokemon stuff.
I freely admit a chance to study the unique properties of your physiology.
It's getting annoying. And I don't want to know about it, and I don't want to activate your confirmation bias by me also disliking the game. I think it's just please. The negativity around Pokemon is getting so fucking annoying that I just want it to stop. So, in other words, 10 out of 10, can't wait to play it.
Sam, this is Deadman. I calibrated your BB based on physiological data we collected from you earlier. It's still just a best guess, though. After you take it out for a spin, we can check if you're in sync and tweak the BB sensitivity as needed.
All right, so I think we pretty much addressed all the hot button issues that people want me to talk about, right? Someone in chat said, "Oh, hey, look, it's the toxic part of the Pokemon community." Here's a little tip. It's just a video game. And I want to tell you something. The people that hate the game think Game Freak lied, all that bullshit. And the people that defend it call it a little indie dev. Oh, Game Freak, they're just a little indie dev. You both suck. Play the game or don't. I'm not. God, those cans look so good. This motherfucker's loving it. Alright, so that's Pokemon sorted, totally handled, while Norman Reedus drinks a Monster Energy while I'm... Weirdly enough... No, Norman. Weirdly enough, here I am playing this game while shitting on Pokemon. It's fun.
With that terminal there, you can browse the Bridges database, which has info on a range of subjects. You don't have clearance for everything, but there's still plenty you might find informative.
I promise, if you give me a couple minutes, I won't be as spicy as I started. But you know what? I like being a little spicy. I do. I like it. Just a little spicy. But I'll get over it. Well, trust me, I'll be bored out of my mind in about 10 minutes. How do I leave this hellhole? Use sync. Vinny, this is the most legitimately angry I've heard you in a long time. And not because of a specific thing either. Just because... Not because of one specific thing, but yet because of all the fighting that everyone's doing. Why can't we be more like Kojima, where we can bridge the gaps between us, and we can, you know, come together, and stuff. Oh, this is... Okay, you had to press that button. Oh my god. Oh dear lord. That's a lot of stuff to learn. Use the door? What door? You see a door? Where's there a door? So that's the door in the distance there, no? To his right? Norman keeps making weird faces. That door? Vinny, you need to take a shit first. Oh. I took a shower already. Vin, you sound sick. Oh, it was cold. That might have been just... It was so fucking cold tonight. Did we just get a promotion for a TV show that's currently airing? Huh.
case will remove any chiral matter still clinging to your suit. Speaking of suits, blue is for delivery personnel, red for medical, orange for corpse disposal, and black for security.
Okay. Yeah, it was cold. The reason I'm late is because my friend Dave, who I haven't seen in a while, wanted to hang out, grab a drink tonight after work. I said, yeah, let's do it. And then we did that. And he was like, you want to see Zombieland 2? I was like, no, not really. It's David. Not Dave Cap. Different Dave. I know a lot of Daves. David. And I said, not particularly. And then he said, no, let's go see it. I said, all right. I saw it. It was okay. No. I had one drink. I don't really like to get too fucked up and drive.
I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and repairs. Nice to have you on board. I'm Mama, in case I didn't mention it before. Those there are strands. Not just used for packing, by the way, but for identification too.
Not too fucked up.
Take a closer look and you'll see. See the red there? That's your blood.
Like my real blood? My prostate? All right, Sam. It's time to take a shit. Oh, it's Die Hard Man.
Well, have you had a chance to think it over?
I accept your offer.
Beryllium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
Isaac. I can't believe they're saying the exact same thing that they say in Dead Space.
Anything. Or making knots. But I'll do what I have to help Amelie out.
Well. Oh, God.
Listen up, Sam. The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west are called knots. The infrastructure's there, but the chiral network is offline. Right now, it's only capable of transmitting voice communications. Sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data. So, unless the necessary data stored on site, our chirograms won't show up. Amelie and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data. In case you didn't know.
Man bun.
Anyway,
He looks like Tom York in the newest Tom York video.
Cupid and bring chiral communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past.
Yesterday I woke up
All
sucking
the lost
on
and fragmented junk
lemon.
data will be compiled and restored, like bringing a dinosaur back to life from a fossil. $4.6 billion years of history on Earth. All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since.
Well, hang on a minute. We don't know that for sure.
Again. And that, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing.
I was told the dinosaurs were put there by Satan. 5,000 years old.
Once you establish chiral communications, generating grams won't be an issue. You'll also be able to use chiral printers. Won't be long before we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Except anything original.
Where'd you get that leather from, dude?
Or that's got a soul. Nothing real. just copies.
True. Which is why we'll still need porters like you.
I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't...
Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
I mean, the motion capture and the facial expressions are very good. Again, Kojima should make some movies.
Yeah, well,
now.
Idle hands and all that.
Please.
We'll give you the details at the dispatch terminal. Make sure you check it upstairs. Drop's waiting up there, too.
These
He
shoes
is
look like
good.
they've done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Wait. Hold on. There's something I want you to look into.
I haven't even played the game yet.
My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Set them off? How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Hey, I got a picture with him. With, dead man. What's his name? Take a look at this cool picture. Did I do good with the picture? It's cool, right? Is that Mads Mikkelsen? Yeah, I got a picture of him too. Kind of.
Sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. Baby. Baby. Baby, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Steady.
It's equally cool and ridiculous, and I can't help it. I have that Ludum dare, Ludum. I have that. I got that. When I'm running across the land, doing my delivery, I will tell you more about this Kojima event that I went to, hoping he was there so I could complain to him.
Sam, this is Di Hartman. Your current objective is to extend the chiral network from here to Port Knot City. But don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope. The first of these knots is a Bridges Way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need, and connect the Cupid.
Let's see. Why was Vinny mad earlier? Did, like, word spread? I actually wasn't. You get over stuff very quickly when you're playing Death Stranding, because you have a lot of time to reflect upon your thoughts. But I had a couple of things I needed to discuss in relation to not caring about either side of the Pokemon battle, and have,
Sam,
just drink a Monster Energy.
contain
It'll be fine.
critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway.
Okay. What is all this? Because that's a lot of stuff to look at. Sure, I'll bring it.
Sam, now we've supplied you with some rope and a ladder for this run. They should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river. Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
Vinny, if you're not having fun, just stop. No, no, no. I spent $60 on this game like a fool, and I'm gonna get my fool's worth. I mean, my money's worth. I did it for you, chat. I did not do this for me. I am... You know, again, there are people who I know have similar tastes in games that I do that actually got into this game and like it. And I figured the least I could do is give it a shot. It's the most momentous game. It's a new genre. Strand gameplay formula. It's brand new genre. So I have to at least take a look at it and see, you know, and also let you know what I think of it. Not like it matters, because I'm not a professional.
Order assigned.
Vinny, are you at chapter 3? It's when it gets a lot better then. No, I'm not. It gets interesting and better. How many hours in is chapter 3?
Sam, triple check your loadout.
It's about 15 hours in. 6 to 8 hours in. Okay. Now, does the game ever become a different game at chapter 3? And when I say that, do you just get a motorcycle? Again, you have to understand, chat. I will not be hating this game as much as some people want me to hate it. Nor will I be kissing Kojima's ass about how genius he is. Either, you know, so it's going to be somewhere in the middle where I just play the game and try my best. But I can tell you already, I'm having difficulty getting into it. So... I'm sorry, but a game shouldn't take 8 to 10 hours to grip me. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned. Maybe, you know, and I've often said my time... I don't have a lot of time. You know, I'm playing like 7 brand new games at the moment.
You see that sign someone left over there? You can leave some of your own if you'd like. Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
ID. Clear. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Big thing everyone on the web says is to run through the first 3 chapters as quickly as you can. Now, let's say you do that. Is the game still 10 out of 10? Am I just one of those Western gamers that Kojima was talking about that doesn't like to... Because this flies even higher, according to him.
Sam, even the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Auteur deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
Scan, please.
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need.
Vinny, I can't tell if you actually hate this game or if you're doing a bit. I don't know what I feel yet. I'm being honest. I'm not doing a bit. V-Dub loved it, but he was the bit. This is not a bit. This is me genuinely not understanding this game. Yeah, I did want Metal Gear Shoot. I mean, I didn't want anything. I mean, Kojima could have just not made another game, and that would have been okay too. Whatever this is, I'm willing to give it a chance. But if I have some shitty comments, don't like take it as a personal hit on you. You know, it's not a personal attack on you if someone doesn't like something you like. Vinny, wrong way? No. Oh yeah, you're right, it is the wrong way. Well, what the fuck what are these markers? I don't want these markers. Oh. But, you know, again, like, here's the real thing. Maybe if this game came out in the middle of nowhere, and like, I had, less games to keep my attention. Less Luigi's Mansions, less shoot games.
A well-placed ladder could get you safely across most rivers, you know. Maybe try using the one we issued you.
Yeah. So, again, the game just comes out at an unfortunate time for me. And, even if it came out in the middle of nowhere, I'd still have to contend with the fact that it's 60 hours worth of gameplay. Oh my god. Vinny, items missed. What, over there? Where do you see? Oh. Vinny, a lot of people finish in 40 hours or less. That's cool. Good to know.
Thanks for the help.
But no, I will admit, yes, I am one of the gamers that Kojima was upset about. Like one of those Western Bakagaishins that like shoot games. I do. I do. I mean, I like games that have a good, strong beginning as well.
Good work, Sam.
So, you know, I know I'm not the target audience for this.
Feel free to submit it here for processing. If you come across any more while out on a run and don't think you can carry it to its destination, you can always put it in storage. It'll be safe and secure until another porter comes along to finish the job. Even if it has to pass through a dozen more hands before it arrives, you can rest easy knowing you did your part.
Okay. Let's see. Select make a delivery lost cargo, delivery terminal. Deliver lost cargo, rather, not delivery lost cargo. Alright. So we now deliver. And confirm. Hell yeah. So, is there any delivery of, like, sponsored items? Like, there's Monster Energy, but do you ever deliver McDonald's? Pizza? Which brand pizza? Pizza Hut, Domino's, Little Caesars, Papa Giorgio's? Bridges Pizza? That's not brand name pizza. How did they not get a brand deal?
Exposure to timefall damages cargo containers. Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you have to.
Timefall? You mean rain? So this is Timefall. Oh, good.
Eyes open, dumbass.
I feel like he was talking directly to me. Do I just shake the controller? How do I soothe the baby? Oh, L1 down plus R, rock back and forth. Rockabye. What are you doing, game? What are you doing? Rockabye, baby. Hold L1, look down. Okay. Check on BB. Soothe BB. So there's like, you gotta do a lot of different commands there. There we go. Soothe baby, rock baby. Yeah, motherfucker, shake! Sorry. Sorry, Vinny was angry today. Vinny, you have to get out of the rain. No. No, I think I like it here. It worked.
Get it together.
So every time you fuck up, you have to do this? Vinny, do you feel like the character has weight, or do you feel like you can run forever? I don't really know. It's, you know, I'm playing the game. I understand that the control is a big part of the game. And at the moment, all I can really say is that's not the issue I'm having with the game. Like, yeah, there's a weight to the character. You do feel like you're having... You feel like you have to, take the weight of the character and his stuff into consideration with the balance system, but yeah, I'm not really noticing it implicitly. Like, I don't know if you can't run forever. You can run from this game forever, but eventually it will find you and it will make you play it. Run holding R2, L2, and you can run forever. I know there's a stamina gauge, so there's that. Okay. Oh, so we're almost at the delivery site. Fuck. So I can't really go into too much detail right now about the Kojima event, but I will tell you in a moment. Vinny, did you talk about the new Sonic movie trailer? I understand a lot of people want me to talk about it. The reason I didn't do like a face cam reaction to it this time is because it looked decent. It was also completely spoiled for me the moment I woke up. So it looks like a movie. It looks decent. Couple moments I chuckled, and the design is nice. He looks like Sonic now. The director, I think, was saying that he might want to include the old design on the Blu-ray as a bonus feature. And I say, please, God, do that. Please, yes. I need that in my life. I really do. I wonder if my delivery is good, or did I destroy the goods?
Delivering cargo.
And they're a little destroyed, Stan. That's fine.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City.
You're not Conan O'Brien.
No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization. Or the UCA. Or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. You may have a look. Okay, yeah. We really appreciate this. It's not ideal, but it's enough to keep us going.
Vinny, what if you find yourself in this game? Well, I'd review it 40 out of 40 if that's the case, sure. Very good game. Two stars. Turns out I'm bad at this game and shoot games.
You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but... The second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years!
It's a long time. That's how long it was ago this game was announced.
Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. I finally got it working. Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
God, the technology is amazing in this post-apocalyptic world. That's not a snarky remark, I mean that. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah. Imbued with the power of math. I feel like the United States theme was a bit of an afterthought. None of it really looks like the United States now, does it?
Connection to Capital Knot City confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on until you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that. Thank
Vinny,
you, Sam.
By bringing that way station into the Cairo network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the
New Pork City.
We're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Okay. Vinny, they explained earlier that all computing is done essentially outside of time.
Please access delivery terminal for further information.
The justification is that timefall has caused the landscape to change in what would normally be seen over the course of a millennia, making everything look wildly different. I mean, I could make a game. I could say that, you know, there was like mega earthquakes, and say, oh no, this is the United States too. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It doesn't look like the United States. That's all I really was saying. But thank you. That's an explanation.
Increase in network capacity. HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional materials and support. Should prove useful.
Okay. It's just, it's heavy-handed on the United States coming back together kind of thing, which is fine. I mean, I like the idea of bringing people together. You know, imagine being in a room full of people and all of you hate each other. That's not comfortable. Why would anyone want that? So I like the idea of bringing people together and trying to find things that bound us, that are commonalities between us, but I don't know, it's,
Sam, you can use that PCC to build a post box.
PCC to build a post box. They can be used to return lost cargo or entrust cargo for delivery by others. No.
Sam, you can use share lockers to exchange cargo with other porters.
No. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a different thing.
You can access the share locker to...
I wanted to put the thing on Norman Reedus. This is a lot of stuff. Have I reached the weight limit? Lost cargo, climbing anchor, ladders. So this is all stuff left by other people. I am fully optimized. Okay. Rare metal delivery. We'll do that. Benjamin Hancock needs the stuff. This is still like tutorial shit. I get that. I get why people would say the game gets better after all this stuff.
To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not off...
I got one. No, I got one, mate. I got one. I guess I gotta make a new one.
To build a post box, you'll need to... It goes without saying.
Vinny, hold X. Oh, there we go. Oh, thanks.
To build a post box...
Ah!
It goes with...
I was positive I had one of these already. I guess, is it not on my backpack now? So what about the hold X? It's on my suit. I know it's there, but I can still select it. But I'm good. I have it.
Order assigned.
Look at this fucking unit.
Sam, assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time to time.
Weapons
Yep. Okay, so now I need to go here. Post Boxman. Post Maloneman.
restrictions lifted.
So what was that compass button again? That's not it. It's the share button. Compass. L1. Thank you. Mario.
I'm Sam.
Where's that designated wacky... Where's that place? Sam, this is Die Hardman. And I'd like to let you know that Bridges needs your help. That's right. We're going through a tough time financially at the moment. And we could use those wacky digits.
So bad.
Just go, Sam, just go into your parents' drawer, get that wacky little plastic card with the numbers on it, give me the 3 wacky digits on the back, the wacky digits on the front, and you will be doing your part, soldier. Ah, yes. Uh-huh. Com damage! Cargo damaged! Vinny, did you pee yet? I took a piss before I started streaming.
Sam, I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good. When you're ready to proceed, activate your PC.
So no, that's there for whoever needs it, I guess. If this is even going to go to someone else's game, which it may not, because this is still tutorial stuff.
Good work, Sam.
It will? Okay.
That's a fine.
Which is the coolest part of the game. I can tell you some good things about the game if you want.
You can share cargo and equipment with your fellow porters. Deposit a ladder and a climbing anchor, and I'm sure someone will eventually come along who could use
No?
it.
Alright, never mind.
If you've got enough supplies, why not leave some behind? Do right by others, they'll do right by you.
Only negativity? Well, now I kind of want to spite you people. I want to spite the only negativity people, so I'm going to say some good things about the game. Alright, so the game looks nice. It sounds nice. It has a nice little atmosphere and world. I mean, it's kind of... It runs great on PS4 minus PS4 Pro. I'm interested in the world building further than this. I kind of want to know what... I don't really care about the characters, actually. Never mind. I just don't. But I do think it's interesting. Whatever's happening in this world is so fucking bizarre that you almost, like, want to know. Like, I look forward to the videos that YouTubers are going to make. A couple months from now. Both Death Stranding, What Went Wrong, and Death Stranding, a work of genius. Time to take a piss. I can't wait to see a 3-hour-long video about what made this game unique and special, including a variety of story beats. I also wouldn't mind a video that explains the whole fucking story. I would watch that. Of course I'd lose the, full experience. Of course I wouldn't be getting out of the game what I'm supposed to. But on some level, I think it would be fascinating to just be able to watch the story unfold from someone's perspective. Anyway, what other good things about the game? It controls like a video game fairly well when it works well. And it is a definite... listen, I gotta say, Kojima's got balls. I bet Sony was real thrilled about these quote-unquote balls when he explained the concept to him, just like I said in the first stream I did of this. But I feel like I got to applaud the guy for just not giving a fuck. Though, I've heard this, someone sent me a tweet where someone compared this to both... Okay, so some article compared Hideo Kojima to Adam Sandler, and they weren't joking. I didn't read the whole thing, but from what I understand, it's not a satire, and they mean it as a compliment. That's one. And two, I also heard this game compared to the Phantom Menace, which is to say, a totally unchecked vision.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked.
No producers... or maybe no producers, but like totally an auteur's vision of what they wanted to make with little to no interference. And in some ways, I have to respect that.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
So no matter what, even if I end up not streaming this game, even if I end up not liking this game, I will respect it for existing, just simply for existing. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna want to play it. And some people in chat are saying, I won't, you know, that's fine. Remember, you know, listen, that's good. In all seriousness, be who you want to be, like what you want to like. I would say it's okay to not like things, don't be a dick about it. But the truth is, I'm not going to change your mind with a little rhyme. So, I'll say instead this. I hope if you're enjoying this game...
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
The fuck is this? I hope if you're enjoying this game in your own way, that you can appreciate it without having someone tell you that they don't like it. Like, I don't like this game very much so far. But I hope you can still enjoy it if I don't. Okay. Yes, I can do that noise.
Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
I don't know why I can do that noise, but then again, I don't know why I can do most noises I can do, so... Vinny, have you talked about The Mandalorian yet? Oh, well, I will now. The Mandalorian was pretty good. I'm gonna say that I liked it, a little bit. I liked, Pedro Pascal as the Mandalorian. I'm gonna say that it was okay. It wasn't life-changing yet, if it will ever get that way. Tonally, it was all over the fucking place. It was both very familiar, like slavishly familiar to Star Wars lore, or Star Wars convention and alien races and stuff, and also it felt very different. The music did almost nothing for me. A couple weak moments. I'm not a critic, by the way. You should know that this is just me talking out of my ass, and I have no authority for what's good or bad. But there were times where I was like, oh no, is this gonna suck? But it ended up having some really good moments. And some of the action was really well directed and really cool to look at. Taika Waititi does the voice of IG-88, which blew my fucking mind. Also, IG-88 wants to self-destruct at every moment, even for the smallest problem, and I did get a kick out of that. I thought also, it's weird that someone like me who played Shadows of the Empire and read the book and loved the fuck out of the extended Star Wars lore, including all the weird droids like IG-88, it was so fucking weird to see IG-88 live action. He looked good too. Vinny, that's IG-11. It's his cousin. Oh, never mind then. Well, an IG unit. An IG unit. It was cool, and Taika Waititi did a fantastic job. I love Taika Waititi, so he can do whatever he wants, and I'm a fan. Mostly. Don't punch a baby, Taika Waititi. You know what I mean? But otherwise, yeah, I thought there were some good moments. Tonally, the thing was all over the place. Some really fucking bad CG at a couple moments, like the Mandalorian rode a thing at one point, and it looked so laughable. I'm like, this is Disney. They have a budget for better than this. What the fuck is this garbage? But oh, and some of the humor with one of the early characters didn't really work for me. I'm just being very nitpicky. I'm going into detail. But for a live-action Star Wars, it definitely struck me as something that had more of a unique identity than one of the movies. And I'm interested to see how it's all going to unfold, especially considering there was a moment at the end that I was like, oh, that's cool, I guess. So I'm gonna say I liked it more than I disliked it, and I think it's enjoyable. The Mandalorian, is it worth getting Disney Plus for? Honestly, no, and I'm not. But I think we live in a world now where Star Wars live action is happening, and it could be better, could be worse. Vinny, you can get Disney Plus free through Verizon? Really? I didn't know that. Chat, how do I crouch? Chat, how do I hold breath? Thank you. Thank you, chat. It's been several days since VDub played this, so I don't remember the controls. Alright, everybody, this is Monster Madness. I like the plants growing. It's kind of weird when BTs are, like, nearby. It's the rain? Oh.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Did you remember that Timefall ages things? Absolutely, since you said that. I have to remember it's not just rain, it's delivery. So it turns out this is the Leaning Tower of shit. You could try rearranging cargo. The prospect of actually manually rearranging cargo does not sound fun to me. And I understand that that's a good chunk of the game. Or at least some of the game. So that's not good. That's not good. I could just auto-arrange, that is good. That is good. This poor guy's gonna have, like, such bad back problems, though. Vinny, put away your dick. What do you mean? Is Norman still peeing? I thought maybe, my fly was undone. Vinny, it was equipped. I like how peeing is in... the, gear menu. That's excellent.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
If your BB's not performing to spec, there's a sewer clown that's going to sell you some pills. You should investigate that. So, okay, so Mandalorian covered, Pokemon covered, Sonic covered. We're just covering topics. Mandalorian, like I said, I'm still, I liked it, but I'm a little bit, the tone concerns me because it was wacky and serious and wacky and serious, but I think I'm looking forward to future episodes to see what it's all about. There's also that Jeff Goldblum show, which I'm thinking about checking out as well. So I might do that. What else? Yeah, so I was in Manhattan on Saturday, and I was getting food, and I realized I'm not too far from that event. And many of you know Kojima had a Death Stranding event in Chelsea, which is the west side of New York City. And I said, fuck it, let me go, so I went, and it was, you had to reserve, but they were taking limited, walk-ins. And I'm like, oh, I might not be able to actually... I thought to myself, like, there's a chance that I'm not even going to get into this thing, but fuck it, let me go anyway. And I went, and it was small, there wasn't... I mean, it was cool, it was alright. I'll show you a couple quick things. For example, here's when you walk in, there was a recreation of Kojima's office. So there's that. It felt that was what his building looks like. It was sorry for the tilt, but yeah, it's like that's a replica of what his office looks like. It kind of felt a little self-congratulatory because here are Kojima's awards. There was also, weirdly enough, there was a wall of pictures of Kojima with a variety of celebrities. And they told us not to take pictures of that because they couldn't clear Robert De Niro for Instagram photos, stuff like that. I'm not kidding. It was signed by Conan O'Brien, by some of the casts. And it was just, I'm not kidding when I say it was a wall lined with pictures of Kojima with Western Hollywood celebrities. He really likes America. I was hoping he would be there so I could just say hi to him, but... Because I do like the guy. I mean, I'm not here to shit on Kojima. I'm here to give his game a shot. You know, I like so much of his... So many of his games mean so much to me. Here's a couple other pictures I took. So it was like concept art. It was a pop-up, so it was only for like 4 days. But here's some concept art. Here's 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 this. Which I'll be honest, I feel that. I get what Kojima's saying there, because I totally would agree with that. What was this picture? What is this? Oh, I just saw a picture of cake, so it was brownies, so I just took a picture of it. Here's a thing. I don't know what the fuck this is, but that dude has a leopard haircut. So, okay, I guess they worked on some of the music. Fate! Yeah! Here's the Norman Reedus bodysuit. I didn't get a good picture here. But you couldn't smell it, unfortunately. I mean, good. It was behind glass. And here's something else, too. Here's a couple other pictures. To the left is the rig in which they took a variety of, I don't know what they did in there, but like model scans, I guess. And you could go in there and see what it looked like. It wouldn't do anything, but I think that was the actual mocap rig. So, here is the wall of handprints, including the main cast, Kojimbo, and then those other handprints were just a bunch of like randos in New York. It filled up so they couldn't do it on anymore. But like you would dip your hand in and you would like put it on the wall, and I'm like, no, Jack, you're not getting my fingerprints, Mr. Kojima. I don't want a replica of myself in your next game, you tricky bastard. As you've seen earlier, this is I'm like an old man, so I take pictures like this. That's not the real hot bald Godman, whatever his name is, but it is, it's like a cutout. But they did have this. This was available. 5'10". I realize I'm slightly taller than Norman Reedus. But that's him, Norman Reedus in full glory. Apparently this cost $80,000, they told us. And they did this for Comic-Con, so I think I might have seen this already. I'm pretty sure I've taken a picture of this previously, but I don't remember. That's really, my memory is that bad, so whatever. Here's a little video I took when I went to go to the bathroom, which I had to go downstairs for.
This is the Death Stranding bathroom experience. This is what I had to go through to get to the bathroom.
I'm serious. This is real.
Wow, so immersive. Genius, Kojimbo.
You know what else was genius? You know what else was genius? That Kojima was selling Death Stranding tape for like $8. It was just tape. I talked about this. I even had a conversation with the vendor. I was like, this guy is a fucking genius. He's selling tape. And it was a small roll of tape. And it was very expensive. I bought a mini Ludens for like $10 or whatever it was. I don't remember. And it's cool. I like it. And I got a free poster, which is nice. I haven't unrolled it. But that was the Death Stranding experience. I had to go. I'm in New York City. I was in New York City, specifically in Manhattan, that day. I felt like, well, this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I might even see Kojima. And so, there you go. I'll tell you what, though. That piss experience was massive. It was mental. There was even some that I didn't film. Like, it was just this long basement walkway. I thought it was, like... The vibe was very creepy. Oh, look, there's the motorcycle thing, I think. Oh, God. Oh, God. Sam, please. It's like poetry. It rhymes. So again, as much as I'll shit on this game for not being my type of thing and for being very difficult for me to get into. As I say, I do respect that there's a dude that had an artistic vision that followed it all the way through. And on a semi-limited budget, I'd imagine. I don't think this is the highest budget game I've ever seen, but he made it work.
Rest is advised.
No, I'm serious when I say this is a semi-limited budget. I don't know. I mean, I can't even imagine how much Sony gave him, but I don't think it was like everything. $80,000 statue. You know what? Never mind. Never mind. You're correct. I was wrong. I would like to now publicly admit my mistake. I am sorry. They spent $80,000 on a statue. I was wrong.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
Are you the legendary Solid Snake? No. I'm still on The Walking Dead. Oof. There was a Walking Dead joke in Zombieland 2. The character, the fake Michael Cera was reading the comic and was like, "This isn't realistic." I gotta say, the movie was not as good as the first one. You know, I've been saying the term junk food the movie or junk food the game lately a lot. And Zombieland is like really good junk food, much like a Twinkie. Zombieland 2, not as good. Painful at times, but still some good moments. Mostly I'll say that Woody Harrelson was great, and there were some good set pieces and a couple good jokes, and Bill Murray made a fantastic Garfield joke. Someone said Woody Harrelson might be great, but what about Rampart? People, let's bring this back to Rampart.
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
This area is now connected to the chiral network, allowing you to see access to other players' structures. So now it just populates with
and with those materials you brought for
all kinds of shit.
We can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor.
This looks like Q from Star Trek a little bit. John Delancey.
Doing what you do. Good.
Flower delivery for John Luke Pickard.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Someone said, do you have any interest in Jojo Rabbit? I saw it. It's alright. I liked it. I really want to see the lighthouse and Dr. Sleep, but... you know, not yet. I didn't see them yet. Vinny, you've said many times this isn't your type of game, but can you explain what you don't like about it? Generally curious, as you've shown interest in walking simulator games before. It's a fair question, and I appreciate the way you worded that, and I'd be happy to answer, and I'll do my best. But I'll say this first. The walking simulators that I play usually last no longer than 30 minutes. Sometimes like 10 to 15. So that's part one. You know how I feel about really horrendously long games. That's the other part. And then I don't know. I feel like such a huge disconnect from this character, the world. I feel stupid, which is usual. That's on a daily basis. I feel stupid, but extra stupid playing this. I think I just get bored running across a giant empty thing. Apparently there are moments where you see stuff and things get interesting and it gets much more cool. But I haven't seen it yet. And I don't know, I just don't think this is a game that would keep my attention for 60 hours, considering I barely ever play games that last 60 hours. I mean, Dragon Quest, I've been playing for a month. I'm about 45 hours in, and that game is outstanding. And I'm still having trouble finding time to play that. Chat, should I recycle these resins and metals? Breath of the Wild is a very, I love that game very much. There was something around every corner. The combat was fun, good. I love the puzzles and the shrines. Very, very nice. I'm also not the marathon type streamer. So, you know, like, I stream 2 hours a night. This game isn't 100% suited for my 2 hour a night streaming. How do I do this? Recycle. Don't carry. Recycle. So it just goes in there now? Vinny, 2 hours... I do 2 hours per game per night. Which would mean that I would probably end up streaming this game for about 3 months. I did do a 7-hour Breath of the Wild stream. That's true. You know, it is really, really hard to explain. Like, listen, I know it's tough. And people will definitely be able to poke holes in many of my arguments. I'm doing the best I can here. But the truth is, I just don't... In a world where so many other great games have just come out, this is like very bottom on my list of games that I would like to finish. In a land. Vinny, name 5 of them. Yep, sure. Legend of Bumbo, Luigi's Mansion 3, Modern Warfare. Laugh if you want, that's fine. Jedi Fallen Order comes out soon. The Outer Worlds. Did I say Outer Worlds? Dragon Quest 11. Spyro 2? No, that's not new. Monkey Ball can eat a dick.
Thank you for your contribution.
Vinny, I feel like people wrote this game off before giving it a chance are just unrelentingly negative about it. Yeah, sure. I mean, I agree with that. Vinny, you still have cargo? Oh. Well, I think those are ladders. Yeah, let's see. I'm carrying, like, boots. Oh, wait, I have metals over here. Okay.
Thank you for your contribution.
Okay, I believe I have to fix the baby now. Vinny, did you hear that DJ Khaled got booed off the stage after 14 failed attempts to get the crowd hype?
Little help.
If it's anything we can all come together on, it's that is excellent news. In a world where so much divides us.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a
Excuse me?
connection between the world of the dead and the BB.
Of course!
And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs.
Uh-huh.
These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data.
Did a baby just get a fucking firmware update?
Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached.
No.
Each one has been physically removed from its still mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
You know, I like Norman Reedus' voice. I think he's got a cool voice. Vinny, how do you think the voice actors felt reading this for the first time? You just have to trust that Kojima knows what he's doing. There's a pillow right behind your head, you fucking psycho.
Fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard.
Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone.
There's people in this world?
To come together, to help.
I thought there were like 14 people left, period.
And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope.
I saw a review for this game that was like, it's so good it doesn't need a sequel. I didn't read the review, that was like the headline. Death Stranding is so fucking brilliant that it should never get a sequel.
Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Which on some level I understand, because so many franchises are ruined. So many things are ruined by sequels.
Sam, this is Hartman.
But it made me laugh.
Awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower?
I'd like to
good for the
watch.
body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
But also, I mean, I know Kojima didn't want to do some of the sequels for Metal Gear. I think what was Metal Gear Solid 2 was the last one he wanted to do, right?
This is Hartman.
At one point?
Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Ugh.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Drilling. Dispensing.
So fucking weird.
Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs.
Chat, please.
Only
It's
by
not gamer
recovering
water.
these materials that we
Celebrity
can unearth
water.
the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction.
Can Norman Reedus not grow a full
There
beard?
may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what?
I can't either. I just want to know if he and I have that in common. We're practically brothers.
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell,
Vinny,
maybe
that's a
it'll help
spoiler.
rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
How do I get the gamer piss? Whatever the fuck that was. What, do I just have it already now? I mean, there is a compelling aspect to this game where I really want to know what the fuck is happening and what's going on. I do like this post-apocalyptic world on some level. But I'm...
This is what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
I think that's an interesting storytelling method. That's kind of unique and cool. And I'm assuming you meet Mads Mikkelsen. It's like, I got your baby, son.
Sam, out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that...
Something wrong?
When I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
I'm getting agita at how many people are calling this poor motherfucker every 5 minutes, every 5 seconds. I'm like, oh god, if I got this many calls, I would throw my phone.
Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Kyber crystals? Wait a minute. Whoa. Am I making a lightsaber? I thought Jedi Fallen Order didn't come out yet. Oh, good joke.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
There must be some kind of way out of here. Said the Joker to the thief.
As the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Why am I bringing my fucking shoes with me?
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Someone wanted to know why I give Kojima credit for being an auteur, but not George Lucas, which I do, by the way. I think it's nice that George Lucas tried to make some really weird space politics shit with the prequels. I just don't think he's a good director, and I think he needs some serious, like, collaboration. I give him credit for a unique vision, even if it didn't quite work out. At least there's something in the prequels of world building that's cohesive. Or tries to be. And they're entertaining a bit. I don't think they're these big grand things that Lucas tried to get them to be. But you know, you got to give a guy credit for trying his damnedest. And you know, these days people love the prequels. Especially after the Disney Star Wars movies, which ended up being pretty vapid for a lot of people's tastes. Myself, I'm somewhere in the middle, but I'll tell you what. Yeah, Lucas tried to do his high and mighty space politics. And overall, it's all right. I can rewatch the prequels to laugh at them or with them. But yeah, I know, I give them both credit. Absolutely. Even Jar Jar. Jar Jar is the part where I laugh at the prequels and not with.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Nice fucking cock block.
Sam?
Oh.
Seems like that. Oh.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Sam? Oh. Sam? Sam? Sam! I want to call him. Well, I'm on the phone with him already, but I want to call him! So is this watchtower going to be in someone else's game? So how the fuck does this game world not get cluttered?
Nope. Ain't ready.
Construction complete.
They have to throttle how much is loaded? All along the watchtower. Oh god, how great would it be if this game's ending song was All Along the Watchtower, the cover by Jimi Hendrix. I like both versions. Someone said the worst version. No, I think Jimi Hendrix killed it. I love that fucking version.
There we go.
I like it better than the Dylan version, personally. And I'm kind of in a Dylan phase at the moment. Like, I'm listening to his stuff from '75, his live shit. Yeah, I love both versions for different reasons. The Dylan version has like a much folkier appeal. It's like it just sounds very like honest and raw, and Jimi Hendrix just puts it into this like next fucking level. Which, you know, the better a song is, the harder it is to believe the lyrics. I know it's a dumb way to say that, but I learned that from David Byrne, and I think he's right. Vinny, throw P. Where's the P? Where is it? Where is it, chat? You didn't bring it? Someone told me it's automatically equipped. I guess I read that wrong. Vinny, your baby. Your baby. What, Ringo? What do you want from me, Ringo?
Breathe easy, Sam. You're clear of BT territory. The Death Stranding's to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess. Sam, all chiral crystals.
Sam, this is your father. How come you don't call me more often?
This is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any chiral crystals you're carrying.
I have a daughter. Oh god, don't even remind me. Why do I have 191 chiral crystals? How many do I want to recycle? Kojima Official is now in chat. Kojima Official. I was in New York I was in the city at your event at the Chelsea Market literally a day after you left. I just wanted to say hi, and I wanted to ask why. Is this actually Kojima? How could it not be? You can't type official on a name without it being 100% official. Kojima in perfect English just said, "'Cause you are too handsome, I couldn't handle myself, sorry." Also said, "I won't give you another baby." Also said, "Hey guys." Also said, "It just works." So he's up with the memes, that's good. Hey guys, Scott... Oh wait, no, wrong dude. How do I bring my piss with me, chat?
Your private locker can be...
Is this it? EX grenade? It's the only thing there is. May as well. Vinny, read the description. I would, but I'm sitting slightly to the left of my TV and a little bit back, and that text is too small for me to read. A capsule containing Sam's condensed bodily excretions. Capsule. I guess I'll do one more delivery.
Sam, chiral crystal deliveries are a little...
Oh my god, look at all this. How the fuck do I get in there? Oh man, oh, I gotta climb a mountain.
Usual. The process is pretty simple though. Access the delivery terminal to drop...
Vinny, there's a path. Look on the map. Is it this? Is that not a river? No, not a river. Just place a custom marker, you fuck.
While many chiral crystals you're carrying.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Ah, yes, even more immersion. Make the delivery before the battery runs out. Vinny, you never delivered the crystals?
Scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porterbridge. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porterbridges.
You need to recycle more? It seems none of them got fucking recycled. Maybe I pressed the wrong button because the the UI, the inventory management's a little janky. Or maybe I just didn't hold the X button to confirm.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels.
Probably the second one.
Which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals.
Damn, son.
Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Nanomachines, son.
These local stores include materials that you... Good work. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Bridges guard macho. Yes, thank you, thank you. So that's a lot. Oh my god. Have you ever felt like games maybe sometimes can be a little too complex? From my baby peanut brain?
Before I forget, this is for you.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all. Useful stuff if you and your cargo... We've added it to your supplies list.
Are you gonna go on the back there? On my back? Okay. Be seeing you.
There is a correlation between elevated chiralium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
Vinny, you may have an easier time enjoying this game if you played at a time when you are not tired. I'm always tired.
Along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
I appreciate the sentiment, but it's not going to increase the enjoyment of this game. The more I play it, the more I start to understand why people do like it and what they see in it. But I am not... I'm starting to understand it better.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Still got work to do, Sam. Let's not keep people waiting.
Wait, someone said go back to your private room? I really don't want to.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Vinny, you seem to be an empathetic person. I try to afford others empathy because a world without empathy for yourself sucks. So I figure if I can give some leniency to other people, even if we have disagreements, maybe they may give leniency to me for my different opinions and stuff.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that.
Wait a minute.
These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Well, there seems to be combat. Vinny, you should grab more ladders and stuff. Yeah, I know. That's a good point. That's a very good point. I just didn't consider it because I was, you know, also too, when I'm streaming the game and there's a large audience here, I do have to, in my mind, I consider, like, they don't want to see me in menus. So a game that's overly menu heavy can sometimes bum me out. So I just like want to get on with it too, and also just for myself as well.
Approach the mule drop site. We recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Stealth watchtower. I can think of no lower profile.
Construction complete.
That's right, I love that Hidea's Kojimber. That's my, V-dub impression. The metals. Like, I kind of get maybe Kojima's been making, like, war games, games about fight and shoot for so long that, you know, for him, the best course of action would be to try something different. But yet, there's still guns in this game. There's still punching. I wonder if that was solely his decision, or I wonder if maybe he was kind of, like, semi-pressured into it. Be a hell of a lot more quiet if he wasn't choking himself. Okay. Bottle? In storage is a fuckload of lost cargo. So am I taking this with me? Okay. Well, I need the printer. Did any of it... I can't tell if it got added. It didn't get added to the back, did it? Wait, what's going on? Oh, you have to press that first. And then you can auto-optimize. Okay. The master of stealth, Norman Reedus. I guess my goal now is to kill these lads and then go back. Or just sneak out. Okay. They'll never see me. How could they?
Okay, Sam. Grab the cargo and get the hell out of there.
Might have taken on a bit too much weight. Ah! Whew. I mean, this is definitely exoskeleton-related strength. I mean, not even Norman Reedus, as powerful as he is, could lift this much.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high.
Who didn't see that coming?
They're bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. All we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it did. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next order. Make sure you're not in.
I literally just saw an article today about how like 800,000 jobs are going to be cut because of automation.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Or something like that. I could be wrong on the exact number, but yeah.
Locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Where's that spray? I need that wacky spray. Guess I didn't bring it with me. Alright, stop trying to pee. Norman, read us.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I just realized something. You know those quests in Astral Chain where you have to keep the boxes balanced? It's the whole game. Yeah, I was being prepared for Death Stranding by Astral Chain.
Back, are you? You trying to put the rest of us to shame? Fine by me.
I have to go fast because I want to do, I actually do want to play Sea Salt tonight a little bit.
See you around.
Good work.
Apparently I get the bike after this.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Alright. Yeah, okay.
Sam,
Boots.
how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble,
That's why you bring boots with you.
by a terminal at one of our many facilities.
Wow, you even have to worry about, like... And people complained about the weapon degradation in Breath of the Wild. Okay, I just unlocked a bridge, which I can then use to build bridges, which then other players can use.
See you around.
Also, that path was built by other players, the one I took up the mountain.
I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach.
The footpaths actually
enabling
were
us to transfer massive
player
volumes of
created.
data instantaneously.
Very interesting.
Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days. Some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely on. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
I mean, yeah, I get why people like this. I also get why people don't like it. I'm somewhere in the middle who is also a person that does not have the time for this game. You know, making deliveries is satisfying, unlocking a whole bunch of shit is satisfying. Apparently, there are paths that are made when a number of players walk in the same place over and over again. So, I mean, just interesting concepts. But sadly, I don't think this is the game for me. I am probably going to stream it one more time. I want to see what it's like with the bike. Because the bike is up next, and I'd like to at least stream the bike. Vinny, thanks for at least giving the game a chance. I do want to give it a chance. Also, people really, really wanted to see me stream this game. And one part of me was like, you know what? No. One part of me was like, fuck that. And then another part of me was like, well, they want to see me stream it to see if I like it. And to see if maybe they'll end up liking it. So, you know, fuck it. I decided to do it. I bit the bullet. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of other games that I'd like to be playing. So, probably play those instead, but at least I get a chance to see what the game is like. And then maybe one day watch someone else play it. Or maybe if I feel really wacky sometime in the future of my life, I will play it. But I don't know. Play it by yourself or something? I don't know. Alright, let me stop here. Game saved, right? Vinny, just bring it out on Sunday stream randomly. I was going to take a picture of the game's intro, and I was going to use that as the intro to this previous Sunday stream, but I said fuck it. Okay, that saves the game. Massage shoulders. Alrighty, we'll take a quick break. I'll be back. Play some Sea Salt. It's a game I enjoyed. I didn't get a really chance to play a lot of it. But I like playing it, and I'd like to stream a little bit of it while I have the life in me. Again, sorry for streaming so late tonight, but I, sometimes need to take a little extra time from my life, and that doesn't mean I like streaming any less. But, well, you know what? We're getting a divorce. Be right back.